Red blood cells are the most common cells in the blood. They are made in the bone marrow and contain a protein called hemoglobin, which gives blood its red color. Their main job is to carry oxygen from the lungs to every part of the body and bring carbon dioxide back to the lungs to be exhaled. Unlike most cells, mature red blood cells have no nucleus, allowing more space for hemoglobin. Their constant movement through blood vessels keeps tissues supplied with the oxygen needed to stay alive. Neutrophils are the most abundant type of white blood cell. They are produced in the bone marrow and act as one of the body's first lines of defense against infection. When bacteria enter the body through a wound or illness, neutrophils quickly move to the affected area and attack the invaders. They work fast but do not live very long, making them a rapid response force that helps control infections before they spread. Lymphocytes are white blood cells that play a major role in the immune system. They are created in the bone marrow, and some continue developing in organs such as the thymus. There are several kinds of lymphocytes, including B cells, T cells, and natural killer cells. Together, they recognize harmful germs, produce antibodies, and remember past infections. This memory helps the body respond more effectively when the same disease appears again. Monocytes are large white blood cells that circulate in the bloodstream before moving into tissues throughout the body. Once they arrive, many transform into specialized cells called macrophages. These cells act like cleanup crews, removing dead cells, damaged tissue, and invading microbes. They also help coordinate immune responses by communicating with other immune cells, making them important for both defense and healing. Eosinophils are white blood cells that specialize in dealing with parasites and certain allergic reactions. They develop in the bone marrow and travel through the bloodstream until they are needed. During an allergic response, eosinophils can become highly active and release substances that affect inflammation. Although they are less common than some other white blood cells, they play an important role in protecting the body from specific threats. Basophils are among the rarest white blood cells in circulation. They contain granules filled with chemicals such as histamine and heparin. When the immune system detects an allergen or other trigger, basophils can release these substances into nearby tissues. Histamine helps increase blood flow and allows immune cells to reach affected areas more easily. Because of this function, basophils are closely linked to allergic reactions and inflammatory responses. Platelets are tiny cell fragments made in the bone marrow for much larger cells called megakaryocytes. Even though they are not complete cells, they perform a critical job. When a blood vessel is damaged, platelets rush to the site and stick together to form a temporary plug. They also help activate the clotting process that stops bleeding. Without platelets, even small injuries could become dangerous because the body would struggle to seal wounds and prevent blood loss. Megakaryocytes are enormous cells found in the bone marrow. They are not normally seen circulating in the bloodstream, but they are important because they produce platelets. Small pieces of their outer layer break away and enter the blood as platelets. A single megakaryocyte can create thousands of platelets during its lifetime, helping the body maintain its ability to stop bleeding. B cells are a specialized type of lymphocyte. They develop in the bone marrow and are responsible for producing antibodies. These antibodies attach to bacteria, viruses, and other harmful substances, making them easier for the immune system to destroy. Some B cells become memory cells that remain in the body for years, helping provide long-term protection after an infection or vaccination. T cells are another major type of lymphocyte. They mature in the thymus, a small organ located behind the breastbone. Different kinds of T cells perform different jobs. Some directly attack infected cells, while others help coordinate the immune response. Their ability to identify abnormal or infected cells makes them essential for fighting viruses and many other diseases. Natural killer cells are lymphocytes that can destroy infected or abnormal cells without needing prior exposure to them. They patrol the body looking for cells that show signs of viral infection or cancer. Once they identify a target, they release chemicals that trigger the target cell's destruction. Their rapid action helps prevent dangerous cells from spreading. Macrophages are formed when monocytes leave the bloodstream and enter tissues. They are powerful scavenger cells that consume bacteria, dead cells, and cellular debris. Beyond cleanup duties, macrophages also help alert other immune cells to potential threats. They are found throughout the body and are especially important in wound healing and infection control.